here doing my daily hustle as always, but I had something happen today that I thought I would share with you guys, but I rarely give you my opinions or even advice on really any of these apps, because I really feel as though everybody needs to do their own hustle and make your own opinions and do what's right for you in your area, in your market. So I'm going to give you my opinion and my advice today. And here it is. Don't do walmartspark.com/batched orders. They're not worth the time or the money invested into doing them. I have now done a couple of them. And if you're new to my channel, I just started with Walmart Spark a couple of weeks ago. And I've done several of these now because I really want to, whenever I learn a new app and I want to talk to you guys about it, I like to really get to know it and really understand it so I can talk about it and I have knowledge on it. So I've had maybe a couple of good ones, but I've had more bad ones than good ones. So that's why I feel like I can give you my opinion on it. But today, I had a disaster of an order with Walmart Spark. And here's the whole story. I got a order this morning, first thing this morning, it came through, and I hadn't even started my day, so I was thinking, okay, it's $26 order, here it is. It was 16 miles, but you know what, $26, if I can start my day first thing in the morning before I even get into like my, afternoon lunch rush with food delivery, I'm like, okay, it's a pretty decent way to, start my day. Go to Walmart, it's ready. The guy was actually already picking the order into the cart for me, and it was almost ready by the time I actually got there, which was really nice. I then went and I had to go and scan the whole cart, which takes time. If you don't know, it takes time to scan all those barcodes and bags so you can actually load it into your car and leave. I got through the order, I thought pretty quickly. I got through all of the deliveries and pickup in Walmart and scanning within an hour and a half. And I got to my last order and I'm like, I think I did really well in this order. Granted, it's not the dollar per hour I normally like to be, but I feel like, okay, first thing in the morning, okay, it's not the best, it's not horrible. So I get to my last drop off and it's an apartment building. First of all, I had 2 other apartment buildings in this order, and it's a pain in the tuchus to deliver to apartment buildings because no one ever leaves notes on these orders. So you're just trying to guess call boxes, you're trying to figure out how to get it to the customer's door. That in itself is time consuming. So this one is an apartment, it's an outside apartment. I can actually see that the apartment's on the 3rd floor. And I'm like, okay, I can see it. Where are the stairs? Get to the stairs. The stairs are locked by a gate. You need a key to even go up the stairs. Well, I don't have a key, obviously. There's no call box, so I can't call a customer. So I decided to call the customer. You call the customer, and it's weird. It says, this is an Amazon delivery customer. If you know the 5-digit code or extension, please enter it in now. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, well, don't have a code. I don't know, whatever. Don't know much about this. But so I called support, Walmart Spark support. Tell them the whole story. And they're like, oh no, you can't just leave it by the gate. And I said, I'm not trying to leave it by the gate. I'm just saying the gate's locked and I can't go up the stairs, so they let me call the customer and see what they say. They try calling the customer and they get back on the phone and said, well, I guess it's an Amazon customer because the number's not valid. It comes up as an Amazon customer. Okay, great. What do I do? So the support person person says, well, you have to return it back to the Walmart store. So let me paint this picture for you. I just did an order for 16.9 miles. Where I was at, I was 6 miles away from Walmart. So now you're asking me, not only I just completed a 16.9 mile order, you're asking me to drive another 6 more miles, which now makes it almost a 23 mile order, because now I have to take the 2 bags that I have and bring it back to Walmart. Fantastic. Not the sarcasm. So I travel all the way back to Walmart, and in the back of my head, I'm like, this is going to be a problem, because in my Walmart, no one is at the pickup desk unless, like, you have an order and it tells that you arrived. So I'm like, how am I even going to get someone to even help me out at this point? So I'm like, well, maybe I'll get lucky. Optimistic Kim, like, coming to the rescue. I shouldn't have been optimistic. I get there. I had to wait like 10 minutes to even find somebody. I couldn't even find anybody. I actually waited at customer service for a little while, thinking our customer service would be able to walkie or page someone, which they did. But in the meantime of all that happening, a lady was going like berserk at customer service because she lost her wallet and was now blaming Walmart for her losing her wallet. And like, she was making a scene of all scenes, so everybody was involved with her because she was making a scene in Walmart. Issue, hello, still not resolved. So then I call the number I would call because I have it saved in my phone. I called the number that you would call for pickup when you're at the grocery. Got somebody on the phone finally, and they're like, oh yeah, we know you're up there, we're coming. Okay, great, thank you, can you come quickly? I didn't say that, but I'm thinking, like, can you come quickly? I've already been waiting here. They never come. I don't know if they forgot about me, I don't know. But then I found a girl at one of the checkout lanes who had a walkie and her name badge said supervisor. So I'm like, I'm sorry to disturb you, but I've been here for a while and this is what I'm trying to do, and I just need someone to help me. And she goes, see that card over there? Just leave it on the card. I'm thinking, I don't think that's the way it works, but I've waited here for so long. So I questioned, I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, are you supposed to scan something that it returns back into the store? She's like, someone will scan it later, just leave it on the cart. So I wasn't the most comfortable doing that, so I get on the phone with Walmart Spark again and tell them this is what the supervisor told me to do, and they said, well, as long as the supervisor told you to do that, do it, and we'll close it out on our end. We'll force close it out. So that's what they did, and they just put notes in the I guess my notes on the order that the supervisor told me to leave it on the cart. I took pictures just to cover my own butt at that point. 45 minutes later, after the hour and a half I just like invested. So the whole order ended up probably taking me 2.5 hours to complete. I was not a happy camper. And when you really think about it, despite all the problems that have happened, and this isn't the first time I've had problems with these orders, but despite everything, when you think about it business-wise and from a driver's perspective, and I always say your time has to equal your money that you, and your time invested have to equal the money that they're paying you to do the job. And this clearly, for $26 for 2.5 hours of work, was not worth the time invested. And that is the reason why I will never do one of these orders ever again. It's just, in my opinion, for my area, it is just one big fat waste of time, especially for me that is trying to achieve a certain dollar per hour. And I was not achieving that, and I was getting frustrated and I was fed up, and I'm like, I am never doing one of these orders ever again. So let me know what is your opinion of these orders? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Because if you're coming to my channel looking for me to do these orders, it's probably this chick is not going to be doing them. But anyway, I just wanted to come out here and talk to you about that today. I'm going to go back to going into a restaurant, getting my next order. So guys, if you are driving, please stay safe and healthy. Remember, kindness is always free. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.